Hello, Wendy.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Trey with Recurve, and this
Trey.
is Lou.
Nice to meet you. Hi, Lou.
Hi, Wendy. Nice
Come
to
on
meet you.
in, guys.
So one of the things that you noted was that you were having some comfort issues in your house. Is that correct?
We just have some different temperatures that happen throughout the house.
I see that you've also noted that there were some, I guess you would say, indoor air quality issues. Your husband has allergies.
My husband has really bad allergies, and it seems like they get worse every year. We have a little one now. By that I mean a little boy, though he's almost 4, and he's got allergies as well.
Right. You know, in a lot of cases when there is a crawl space, a lot of that air can come into the house and bring in very unhealthy airborne particulate matter. Other concerns I see you've noted, basic energy efficiency.
Yeah, I've tried really hard the past year. We've been pretty conservative as far as, making sure we turn off lights and not running the heat as high as we normally would. Our bills are still pretty high.
I think at this point, if you could show us around and in particular areas.
Point out kind of the hot spots as I mentioned.
That'd be great.
One of the comfort areas that I was mentioning as far as the windows and it getting very, very warm, is right here. These are southward facing windows, and so it really in the afternoon can start baking.
There's pretty much 2 principles in effect here of why this is heating up. One is because of the vaulted ceiling, there's lack of insulation, so you are getting a lot of heat gain. But there's also a process called stack effect, where as the house heats up in the summertime, that hot air tends to rise.
I think the room you're going to want to see that you asked for was the furnace and water heater.
Right.
Going it's a little narrow in there, so I'll let you and I'll follow behind. But you'll notice that there's a door at the end, which is where the access is to the crawl space.
Right.
Which I mentioned when we were upstairs.
Okay, yes, and I'll definitely want to take a look in there. It seems like that's where the ducts are going to be, and see what other issues I might find in there. We're actually going to bring in outside air and kind of pressurize the envelope of the house.
Because we're pressurizing the house, when we put the smoke around here and it goes into this duct, that means that you have leakage in your duct system.
We're about to check the lower crawl space. We want to take a couple readings in here. Humidity and moisture readings, wood moisture content, and do a visual inspection of the ductwork as well as the insulation.
We have a dead rat here. This is my petimeter. This is measure wood moisture content or moisture content of different materials. And we have some leaks. I can feel the cold air coming out from the air conditioner right now. A little bit of moisture on the system. So on the way in here, I set my temp and humidity reader. It's about 73 degrees down here. 56% relative humidity.
We've had the AC on. There's some duct leakage going on in that crawl space. Also, we have some plumbing penetrations, so leaks up into the house. So definitely want to seal those. No floor insulation. Aside from the leaks in the ductwork and the holes in the crawl space, and obviously the dead rats, all in all, I think we're pretty good down there. So that pink stuff is insulation. It's fiberglass insulation. So the air passing over these connections where they're not sealed properly creates static, and that static will draw dirt and debris to that insulation. So we typically don't recommend fiberglass in crawl spaces for a variety of reasons, but in this case in particular, we'd want to remove all of this and then either re-insulate with fiberglass and then back the walls with another layer of insulation, a rigid foam, rigid board insulation, or do a spray foam insulation. Your windows account for about 25% of your overall energy needs in the home or from your heating needs. And so if you were to replace those with high efficiency windows, you would see about a 10% gain. And if you were to do all of those other things that we talked about, you would see at least a 20% gain for about half the cost.
I actually learned a lot from my energy audit today, and I tell you what, I didn't really know what to expect. I had 3 major concerns. The first was just comfort issues. We have a lot of different temperatures that go on throughout the house, and found out that it's a pretty easy explanation, and I think not such a difficult thing to fix. The other thing was more about air quality. I had no idea really what was coming back into the house. What's interesting, I think, learning from this energy audit is we may be able to save the same amount of money just by doing some things and really improve the overall comfort of the house. So I'm really hoping that my family will see some significant improvement in just health and kind of comfort within their house just by fixing the quality of the air.